Broncos Nation, let's ride. What's up, everybody? As people trickle in, I didn't pre-announce that I was going live, so welcome in those of you who are actually here, because that's my bad for not saying I was going live, because I wasn't feeling well today and I wasn't sure if I was gonna go live, but here I am. But we are in the middle of the Broncos Bengals game. It is 14-3, 8:41 in the second. Get that off the get-go now before I forget to say that. But welcome in. How's everybody doing? And it is now 2nd and 10 for the Bengals. Okay, so that's where we're at. If we're just tuning in, I didn't miss it. I was watching the first part, eating my soup. But that's where we're at in the game. So welcome in, everybody. Thanks for being here. Where have I been? I have been all over the place. I've been a bit busy, and I have been slacking in my streaming, I'll admit, and I'm back and I'm here and I'm trying to get better at it again. I started a new job around the same time that football season started. Well, okay, that's a lie. A little bit before football season, but it's been a bit mentally demanding, and so it's been a bit hard to stream as well. But we're here. We're getting back to the swing of things, and we are ready to stream. Apologies for my appearance, because I don't know what my hair is doing today. I had it braided earlier, and now it looks like whatever this is. Glad you're not watching the Dolphins-Jet game. I heard about the Tyreek Hill injury. By the way, 3rd and 10 for the Bengals coming up. They're all the way back at like the 14-yard line. Browning dropping back. He's scrambling. He's going to chuck it out of bounds, but there's a flag in the backfield. Yeah, I heard as I was getting the stream ready, I heard about the Tyreek Hill injury, but I don't know what happened. I was watching the Dolphins Jets game earlier. And boy, are the Jets looking rough. Justin Fields also looking rough. Granted, he's not getting much help from his offensive line, but that was looking bad. Oh, I forgot I have my volume turned off. Let me turn it on so I can actually hear what they're saying about what's going on in the game right now. Hold on. All right, punting it. I don't know what the penalty flag was because I didn't hear it, but Bengals are going to punt it away. Jeez, these bees are really tripping me up. The Bears' record is 2-2. We're 2-2, entering our bye week, early bye week. Broncos are going to have good field position because of how backed up the Bengals were on that punt. Bears are looking good at 2-2. My Rams are looking real good, 3-1 so far. Rams are looking good, and Puka Nacua is really having himself a season. I think he's like Matt Stafford's only target on their offense. Alex Smith level injury? Hold on, I gotta Google this injury now, because what happened? I'm not gonna Google, I'm gonna look it up on Twitter. Tyreek Hill. What happened? Helmet headbutt. Oh, wait. What? Okay, that was weird. The headline for it is talking about his celebration, not about. Broncos, Bo Nix dropping back to pass. It's going to be a quick screen, and it's going to be well behind the line of scrimmage, but there's a flag. All right, wait, let me see. I'm seeing the replay of the injury. Oh! Yeah, his leg is sideways. Oh, no. Flag is on the offense, illegal, ineligible player downfield. So it's going to be against the Broncos. 2nd down. Or replay 1st down? I don't know yet. Damn. His leg almost looks like it spins in a full damn circle. Oh. Yeah, that's bad. Eesh. Okay. We have a run for the Broncos. Pretty decent run. And there's another flag. This is getting a bit ridiculous here with these flags. Why is it Tyreek Hill cheering yes as he's getting carted off the field? Did they drug him up, or is he just happy to not be playing? Damn. Tyreek is literally smiling and clapping off the field. What is that about? People are saying he's hyping up the crowd, but he kind of looks like more than just hyping. He's yelling yes. That's what's weird. Okay. Anyways. 7:40 left in the second. 1st and 10 for the Broncos. Hand the ball off, and there is nowhere for him to go. Oh, he found a gap, and he picks up like 8 or 9 yards on the run. Dobbins looked like that was going to be stuffed behind the line of scrimmage and somehow found an opening. 2nd and 1, Broncos. Damn. That's a rough injury. I'm curious to see like what exactly is broken. You know, like did he tear like ACL, MCL, like everything? Oh. I feel like, okay, so 1st down Broncos. I feel like as I was saying that, the announcers of this game were just saying that Tyreek Hill tore his ACL, MCL, and Achilles, if I heard that right. I don't know if I did, but I feel like as I was speaking, they were saying that. So don't quote me on that. Yeah, I believe he dislocated. I think the dislocation is obvious. His leg is facing the other direction. But like typically when it's twisted like that, if you tear multiple ligaments, it's Dobbins with another good run. 1st down, and there's a flag. Flag on the play. Oh shit. Flag. That was a good run. Rams have a top 5 defense. I'll be honest with you, Luke. I have not like fully watched the Rams, but they are looking good. Attaining oneness. What's up? Welcome back. All right, we're at 1st and 19 for the Broncos. Screen pass. It's going to be good for a few yards. It's going to be like 2nd and 15. Let's see if I'm right. 2nd and 15. Damn, I was wrong. 17. Okay. So with all the injuries to both the Ravens and Bengals, do you think those games are more winnable for the Bears? Yes. Ravens are still going to be hard. They're not playing as well as I thought they would be so far this season, but they're still going to be a hard team to beat. Bengals, I think, is definitely winnable. And I think the Bears should be looking a little better after the bye, hopefully a little healthier after the bye, especially on defense. But, Bo Nix across the middle, 1st down. 1st and 10, Broncos. Bo Nix freaks me out, not going to lie. Not in a good way. Not that there is a good way. That was a good throw, though. Over the middle. 1st and 10. 4:32 in the second. Another good run up the middle, and it's going to be 2nd and 8? Question mark? 2nd and 7? 7 and 8? I mean, I meant 3. Yeah, 2nd and 3. Ravens still have Lamar, but their O-line and defense are not good. Yeah, I just question, like, I think the Bears have a chance against the Ravens and the Broncos pick up the first down and then some, a few yards after the first. I think if the Bears offense can continue improving week to week, they have a chance against the Ravens defense. I do worry about the Bears defense though against Lamar. Like, I don't know. I think if the Bears win that one, they're gonna have to have like one of their best games of the season to win it, to be honest. I don't know if the Bears are talented enough to beat the Ravens right now, but you never know. Don't know how we'll look coming out of the bye. Thank you, Attaining Oneness. Appreciate it. Bo Nix is rolling to his left. He dumps it off, and it's going to be a pickup of a few yards. Like second and... Oh, was he out of bounds? Really? Bo Nix takes forever to throw that. Oh, yeah, his second foot never fully got in. It's incomplete. All right, wait, hold on. Second and 10. Bo Nix is going to fake the handoff, rolling to his right, dumps it off, and nope. It's going to be third and 2. And the first down marker is like a yard shy of the goal line. So they don't have to get a touchdown to get a first down. Third and short, they're calling it. Kind of looked like more than a yard short, but who am I? Bo Nix is definitely not Naomi Scott. No, he is not. Naomi Scott is one of a freaking kind. I haven't seen Naomi Scott in a lot of stuff recently. She was in those like scary movies or whatever, but I haven't seen her. Oh. Broncos are doing some trickery. They're doing Wildcat. Oh boy, this might... and it did not work for them. 3rd and 1, and the Wildcat is a failed attempt, and it's 4th and 1, Broncos. And they're going for it. I don't hate that. If I was the Bears, I'd want to go for it. 4th and 1. Just about at the 2 minutes of the second. What? Who called the timeout? Bengals called the time. Why? Okay, Bengals call a timeout. 2:04 left in the second. 4th and 1. Broncos are going to go for it. The two players Poles should be looking at the trade deadline is Trey Hendrickson and Devon. Yeah, well, or Bryce Hall. I don't think any of them are really gonna. Trey Hendrickson isn't gonna be traded. They just signed a new contract. But yeah, I mean, the Bears could use all the help they could get at edge rusher and at running back. But will Poles make any moves? And if he does, will there actually be good candidates to choose from at the trade deadline? I don't know if any of those guys will really be available. Are Bears making the playoffs? I mean, my gut tells me right now we're not quite there yet. However, depending how the NFC North shakes out, it's a possibility. We can make a wild card spot. Bo Nix rolling to his right, and that's intercepted. He should have just ran that in himself. Interception. Bo Nix. 4th and 1. Go for it is a flop. Bo Nix throws an INT in the end zone. Who's he even throwing to? There was like 3 Bengals players right where he threw it. There wasn't even a Broncos player over there. Yeah, I don't know what Bo Nix was doing, what he was seeing there, but that was a bad throw. Interception. It will be Cincinnati's ball with 1:58 to go in the second. Would have been either way if they didn't convert that 4th down, but yikes. Top 7 teams? Like, Are you asking top 7 teams in terms of who do I think are the best 7 teams, or who are my, like, favorite 7 teams if I had to list 7? Which do you mean? Because that's a different ranking than, like, who I think is the best. Rome, what's up? Are you bored tonight? It's not even the Bears. No, I just guys, last year I don't think I missed a single primetime game. Like, even when they started doing the double headers last year, I would stream both games all the way through the playoffs. But I don't think I can do that again this year with my job now. It's my brain would be dead. And also, yeah, some nights like today, I didn't get home till almost 6 o'clock because I had to stay late. So it's just not really feasible. But I'm going to try to do as many primetime games as I can feasibly do. Scream with my she was in Naomi Scott. She was in Scream with Jenny Ortega. I haven't seen that. There's a Taco Bell commercial. Trey Hendrickson was only a 1-year-old deal. He's a free agent this coming off season. Well, okay. Then in that case, sign him. Shoot. Assuming there's not better options available, but like Trey Hendrickson would be a big deal at Chicago. What do you think of the Bears game last night? Sloppy. I got pissed off in the middle of it and decided to take a shower because it felt like an impending meltdown that I've seen time and time again. And then the Bears came out and won it. And I was pretty happy. But I think they have room to improve on offense. I think the timing of the bye week is good because we have a lot of injuries, especially on defense. We had 2 rookie tackles in on the offensive line, which I don't think people realize. If you aren't a Bears fan, that we had on our left tackle and our right tackle were both starting for the first time against Max Crosby. So that was something. Bengals 1st and 10. They pick up a few yards, 2nd down. 1:50 in the second to go. But yeah, overall, I think it was a sloppy win, but we've seen that type of game go against the Bears time and time again. So it was nice actually seeing the Bears come away with a win, with a blocked field goal, and it go in the Bears' favor this time. I think it was good for culture and good for building momentum heading into the bye. And Browning picks up like another yard or 2, and it's going to be 3rd down. Bears got lucky last game. I don't think they got lucky. I feel like they got lucky if it was just like some fluke things happened in their favor, but the Bears actually, they didn't have a lot of answers for Max Crosby in the beginning of the game, but come the second half, he had a lot less of an impact. The defense had 4 takeaways, and then we had a blocked field goal. Like, all in all, had the Bears offense been able to capitalize on even just 2 of those takeaways, it wouldn't have even been a close game anymore. Ooh, Browning's about to be sacked. And he is sacked on 3rd and 3 for the 4th down. 1:24 in the second. Sacked by Cooper on the Broncos. So yeah, I don't know if I would say it was a lucky win. In other cases, maybe, but in that case, the Bears, it was a gritty game, but they came away with the W, and I don't think it was, too much luck involved. I would trade for him so long as he said. Oh, are you talking Trey Hendrickson? Yeah. Top 7 teams currently in your opinion. Like, okay, who are the top 7? All right, I'll save this question for halftime. Must be nice my team sucks and is injured all over. How times change. Well, Rome, our teams play each other this year. Bears, Ravens, so we'll see. And the God, these B names. The Bengals punted it. Broncos returned it at about the 20 with 1:09 left in the second to go. Oops, I scrolled too far. Oh, I forgot about that. Rams to go into Baltimore. I want my overtime rematch. The only team I hate to play right now is the Eagles and Bills. Eagles and Bills I would mark those as immediate L's on my calendar if we were playing either of those teams. Oh, wait, the Bears do play the Eagles this year. Awesome. Towards the end of the season, too, I'm pretty sure. So that's cool. That's real good timing. Okay, I'm sorry, guys, if you can hear me. I'm trying to like sniffle away from the microphone, but I'm a little ill. Bo Nix dumps it off over the middle, and it's only a gain of like a yard. Broncos only have one timeout left. They got 58 seconds. I assume the goal here is just to get into field goal range. 2nd and 8. They got to get way further than this. Bo Nix dropping back. Over. It's a first down. Okay, wait. There's like 3 flags. Let's see what's actually called. The clock is stopped right now. 42. Oh, it was holding on the defense. Okay, first down Broncos. 1st and 10. 42 seconds. All right. Broncos are at about the 35. Bo Nix dropping back to pass. And that's dropped. That was rough. I don't have any. I think I do have tea, actually. I was on a kick a few months ago where I decided I was going to try to be a tea drinker, and it lasted all of one time. But I think because of that, I do. And I actually bought the wrong kind of tea that I wanted to buy. I think I do have some tea. I should make some of that. Thank you for reminding me. Bo Nix dropping back, climbing up the pocket, and he's going to throw that away. 3rd and 10, 33 seconds in the second. Quite sure he would dunk on my red and gold. Also injured to hell. Yeah, well, the 49ers are always injured. That's why I picked the Bears to win against the 49ers towards the end of the season, because I think the 49ers will just be riddled with injuries by then. 3rd and 10, 30 seconds left. Bo Nix dropping back to pass. Ooh, that's caught at the 40, and they're in field goal range. They still have a timeout. And the Broncos have taken their last timeout? Question mark? Yeah, okay. Broncos have taken their last timeout. 25 seconds left. Now they have 25 seconds to get a little bit closer into field goal range. Man, I thought that might have been an interception at first by Bo Nix. That was right over the defender. Let's see. That was it. Okay, I'm not going to lie. That was a good throw by Bo Nix. That was a good throw. That was on a rope. First down. God, this sucks. I'm a believer in T when sick, plus I'm still trying to understand how people is calling Caleb bust watching the rest of his draft class either not play as well or is injured. I feel that. We can have some Caleb talk in the halftime too. 1st and 10, Bo Nix dropping back to pass. Can't take a sack here. Okay, he dumps it off. It's going to be a first down, and he runs out of bounds, so the clock is stopped at 21 seconds. Trey Hendrickson looks like he's kind of... Is he tired, or is he limping off the field right now? Make sure you get your top 7 teams in the NFL. Yes, during halftime, I'll try to give my top 7. Bo Nix dropping back to pass. Ooh, he was rocked. I don't know what that reaction was that I just did. But he got rocked. Better not be limping before we trade for him. Yeah, I don't know. I saw the camera was showing him like, yeah, he did get hurt in some capacity. They're replaying it. I don't know though. He's kind of just standing on the sideline, so maybe he's just a little tired. 17 seconds. Second. Oh, pass is complete, but there's a flag right now at 13 seconds. And it's against Cincinnati. It's going to be. First down, Bengals, 13 seconds. They probably do one more play before they go for the field goal. Maybe they try to go for the end zone real quick. They're in field goal range. There's Sean Payton chomping on his gum. We talked about that last year in the stream, didn't we? The coaches that pissed us off chomping on their gum. I have a coworker that does that so bad. Oh my God. Drives me nuts. 3rd and 2, Bo Nix dropping back to pass. Oh, that's a touchdown. Is he hurt? Damn. What a catch. He got a little rocked on the catch there, but he came down with it. Touchdown touchdown Broncos. Bye, Rome. Thanks for tuning in. You know who's not here right now? Charles. But he'll be in the comments. Don't you guys worry. Dang, that was a catch. Dude elevated himself. Ooh, that field goal almost looked like it was blocked. And 8 seconds left in the second, so the Bengals are probably just going to try to return it and then head to the half. Well, to be fair, I didn't give anyone much of a pre-warning I was going live. Whoops. Congrats on your success. Thank you. I don't know what success I've had, but if I'll count the Bears winning as my success. 49ers gotten lots of injuries. Oh my God. Guys, I'm sorry. My nose is just really driving me nuts. Oh my God. I might have to get up to go blow my nose or something because this is getting. God, I don't like looking at Bo Nix. When he smiles, it's worse. And the spiky hair, something about the spiky hair is also making me uncomfortable. They're not going to return it? They're just going to. Okay. I hate when there's 8 seconds left and it takes 10 years to get to the half. You have a regular video with 31K views? Oh, yeah, the reaction video from last year. Tea and tissue time? I think tea is going to take too long to make. I don't think I have that much time. That might have to be after the game thing, bedtime tea. Oh, I kind of have to sneeze. I missed what they said, but a lot. Network's got to get all that sweet ad revenue. Did you see the Rams and Eagles game? We blew a 19-point lead to them and had a chance to win the game with a field goal, but they blocked it and ran it back for a touchdown. Made me cry. I wasn't watching it, but I saw the replays of it because I think the Bears were on at the same time as that, or were about to start, or something like that. I was watching another game. All I know is that. So I didn't see that, but that sucks. That sucks. That's all I gotta say to that. I would cry. But you guys saw all my Bears reactions videos, so you know I've been through the suffering. NFL got Bad Bunny for halftime at Super Bowl. Got to get that international attention. It's international love. I saw a funny meme about it on Twitter about Bad Bunny performing at the Super Bowl. It was something like, damn, I'm not going to quote it because I can't remember it now, but it was something funny about NFL fans being stupid, and it was pretty accurate. Especially when y'all played the Packers. I don't know why you got to bring that back up. Damn. And the one time the Bears beat the Packers, my stream kept freezing and I couldn't even see the game-winning field goal. That was awful. Okay. My top 7 NFL teams. I didn't forget. Hold on. Let me pull up a list of all the NFL teams so I don't forget one. Okay. That's not what I want. Can I just get like a list of all 32 teams? Why is everything so difficult? Okay. Wait, I forget already. Am I doing my favorite teams or the best teams? The best 7. Most NFL fans are mostly dumb. Agreed, including myself. That is 100% accurate, Luke, which is why I've been scared to jinx it by streaming the past 2 games. Okay, so I forget. Am I listing the best 7 teams in your opinion? Okay, so who's like the best in the NFL right now? Shoot. Okay. I would start at 7 and go to 1. But I feel like that's going to be too much work because then I have to think of like on my way up. And I don't. Okay. I'm going to go with. I'm kind of torn for number 1, actually. Hold on. Give me a second. Let me. Damn. Okay. This is hard. All right. Because they're also the former Super Bowl champions and they're still looking really good, I'll go 1 Eagles. Someone help me and like keep count of this because I'm already failing to remember. 1 Eagles. 2 Bills. I was debating putting the Bills first, but 3. 1 is best, obviously. So Eagles, Bills. 3. Who's going to be 3? This is actually kind of tricky. I really don't want to say this team, but I'm going to have to say the Lions. 4. You know, honestly, if the Packers didn't choke against the Browns and tie with the Cowboys, they probably would have been around 4 or 5 for me, but now they've been demoted. 4 is going to have to be... God damn. The Rams. And then let's go Chargers. And then let's go... Ooh. Okay, it's kind of funny, but I'm tempted to say Colts. Like, right now, the Colts are good. I'm going to do it. I'm going to say Colts, and then we're going to go... and say, I already said Chargers. I'm going to say fuck the Packers, and I'm going to say the Buccaneers. That's 7, right? That's my 7. Bite me on it. Quote me. I put Bills second. Bills were second. Eagles, Bills, Bucks, Lions, Green Bay, Chargers, 49ers. See, I can't put Green Bay in the top because now they've lost against the Browns and they tied against a Cowboys team that the Bears demolished. So you can't put them in the top if that's the case. And they should have lost because there was no way there was 1 second on the clock. That was bogus. Yeah, Green Bay is inconsistent. Green Bay has been young for like 5 years. I'm tired of hearing it. And they're the youngest team in the league by like 1 player. The Bears are also up there for one of the youngest teams in the league. Fuck the Packers. I still remember Kaepernick kneeling causing fans to... Yeah, God. Ridiculous. And there's still people who boycott the NFL to this day because of it. Bunch of crybabies. Micah Parsons trade looking kind of sus now. I don't know if I'd say it's looking sus. I still think Micah's like, if the Bears got him, I'd be thrilled. But I will say, I think I was talking about this at work to all the Packers fans, and I said that they were overhyping the Packers as they always do every offseason. And they were giving the Packers too much credit before they even played a game. And then they beat the Lions, which was good, but also the Lions since then have come back and looked way better. And I think people overhyped the Packers a little bit and overlooked some of their flaws that they have on their roster. The Rams beat the Colts. That was a very close game. Colts are legit. Yeah, Colts are up there right now. Like, until they prove otherwise, I think they're top 7 right now. I pray the Bears dunk on Green Bay. Puka Nacua is having a year. I think that's also partially because Matt Stafford literally only throws to him. But he's having a hell of a year so far. That's for sure. So is Rome Odunze from the Packers. I can't believe I just said that. From the Bears, Rome Odunze is having a pretty good start to a season. That was a crazy jump. They're replaying that catch on the Broncos touchdown. Dude catapulted himself like 15 feet in the air. That was nuts. Oh my God, my nose. Guys, I might have to go like sneeze. My nose is killing me right now. Oh, someone tagged me in the... Yeah, that's a rough injury. I know it's kind of messed up, but I'd be curious to see it in slow motion. I want to see how much it twists. That's crazy. That's such a bad injury. Like, you just hope that he can even come back from that injury. Then again, Tyreek Hill's got a lot of off-field stuff he's got going on, so maybe I don't hope he can come back. I shouldn't say that about someone who's injured, but... Wait. Wait a minute. Okay, a Cowboys fan commented on a Dallas Cowboys post and is pissed at Eberflus. So my fellow Bears fans or people who have watched my streams and known our Bears struggles with Matt Eberflus will appreciate this. So an angry fan commented under the Cowboys post, and it says, Matt Eberflus, I hope both sides of your pillow are warm tonight. I hope you go to get a glass of water before bed and you forgot to pay the water bill. I hope you piss the bed. I hope you stub your toe on the nightstand. I hope every time you order DoorDash, your Dasher eats half your order and brings you the wrong one. I hope you get therapy. I hope your brain transplant surgery goes well. And then in all caps, I hope you learn Chinese real quick because you don't have a goddamn motherfucking clue what you're doing. Gee, baby, use that fucking time out from Chicago. I don't fucking know. That's fucking golden. I love that. Oh my God, that is so funny. I'm retweeting that. Oh, that's too good. Maybe use that fucking timeout from Chicago. Oh, that was too good. Okay, that really got me. Felt. Caleb Williams posted a picture of him with his O-line. A nice little selfie. Yeah, they say if they fear Tyreek Hill dislocated knee, which I feel like is obvious, but that's what I was thinking of. Besides the ligaments was the popliteal artery. Because if that's severed, he could have to get his leg amputated. Like the way his leg completely twisted, I think the biggest fear would be that his artery there was severed, which would be career ending. But it's hard. Obviously, they're not going to tell us right away, even if it was. But anytime like the leg twists like that and you see it completely turn in a different direction, the artery getting torn is like biggest concern. And then after that, it's ligaments, tendons, all that stuff. No bueno is what I say to that. That was a really good ending play by Denver, I will say. Second half is about to start, and I forgot to get up. Oh, you're looking at the Tyreek Hill clip right now? Yeah, it's rough. It is rough. I guess on the off chance anyone is watching this live stream, post it being live, and you haven't seen the Tyreek Hill injury yet, be warned. It's pretty bad. He's going to come back. The question will be, how effective will he be? Well, yeah, he'll come back if it can be repaired. But like I said, if it's significant enough, especially if the artery is torn, there is no coming back from that. But otherwise, if it's everything that's repairable, he can come back. It's just, will he come back the same player or not? That's the question. Imagine if y'all had Andy Reid or Dan Campbell or Sean McVay. Hey, I'm happy with Ben Johnson right now, man. This dude is, I will say the one thing I was wrong about Ben Johnson with is I was worried that he wasn't going to be enough of like a tough coach. I was worried he was like, I knew he was super smart, very analytical, a great offensive mind, but I was worried he wasn't going to be able to like really rally the team and that he wasn't going to like have that energy to him. But dude is more psychotic than Dan Campbell. Dan Campbell is like loud, but he's human. Ben Johnson is literally like a psychopath. Like, holy shit. I did not expect that from him. Ben Johnson is literally insane. like when he turns into like head coach Ben Johnson, I have never seen anything like this. Like Lovie Smith was intense, but Ben Johnson is like psychopath. He is insane and I love it. It's like what the Bears needed, but I was completely wrong about that. I was not expecting that from Ben Johnson. If you guys haven't seen, if you're not a Bears fan and you haven't seen like any of the clips of Ben Johnson on the sideline or him talking to the reporter during halftime or anything, watch the clips because he's literally clinically insane, I think. By the way, Broncos have the ball 2nd and 2. Start at the third quarter, 14-24 to go. Haven't Winston at heart since Tua? Yeah, it was pretty bad. Hand the ball off, and it's a first down. Okay, you know what? I can't take this anymore. I know the play just started, but I'll be right back, guys. I've got to go blow my nose real quick. So sorry. BRB. Let me find something for you to look at. I was gonna make a little video for when I like leave a stream if I have to like go pee or something, but I forgot to make one. So let me pull up a picture. Here's Joe Biden. Enjoy this. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Oh shit. Okay. I hope I didn't check my settings. I hope my audio is coming out of my microphone. Okay. We're good. Oops. I forgot Joe Biden was still up. My bad. Okay. Bo Nix rolling out to his left, heaving it downfield, and that's to no one. And it's going to be 4th and 8, and they're going to punt it. Is that Biden on Survivor? He did a press conference from like the Amazon jungle last year. And I remember I was dying at it because it was set up in the jungle. And then he just walks away at the end of the press conference into the jungle. Where is he going? I just found it so funny. I'll forever find that funny. Where the fuck is he going? He's just like, goodbye. Oh man, what a funny guy. Okay. It just really gets me. All right, we're on commercial break. Man, every time. Gets me every time. I was going to say leave us with someone attractive. I guess there's worse pictures of the guy. What are you trying to say? I left you with the most attractive person I could find. Next time, an image of Naomi Scott or Johnny Ortega. I don't think I have any of them. I'm sure I could find one. On the internet. I have some old expectations for the 25 season. If you guys want. Here's the Bears-Packers game for this year. I haven't gotten rid of some of my things from the I haven't done a podcast episode in a hot minute. I need to get on that. Oh my goodness. I wish Justin Fields was having a better this is a funny tweet. I wish Justin Fields was having a better season. He started off well, and now he's such a good runner though, is the thing. His passing game just never really got there. I think it could have had he had better coaches in Chicago, but Also, the commentators during the Bears game like must hate Caleb Williams on CBS. That was terrible. They like were bashing Caleb even when he did something right. Like when he threw the ball, they were like, he should have just ran it. I'm like, are you guys good? Oh, hey, there's a horse. For all the for all the horse girls out there. Hope you enjoyed that statue of the horse. Dang. That was a good snap. Okay. We are back. Second down, Browning. I don't know how I missed first down, but it's 2nd and 7. Second and 7. Bengals at the 35. 12 minutes left in the third. Broncos are currently up 21-3. Hand the ball off, and a decent gain. It's going to be 3rd and maybe 2. Do y'all play the Eagles? The Bears? Yes, the Bears play the Eagles towards the end of the season. That we do. Week 13. That's when it is. Right. For a second, I thought your picture on your account was a Christmas tree. Listen, I already know we're cooked against the Eagles, okay? But one can have hope until then. 3rd and 2 coming up for the Bengals. 11. Ooh, got an itch. And 15 left in the third. Oh, he's sacked. And the ball is, that should be a live ball. Whoa, I would review that. I don't think that's incomplete. Show the replay. I would challenge that. Because I don't think that was a throw. Oh, okay, I lied. Maybe it was. Don't listen to me. Don't throw the challenge flag. It was an incomplete pass. Don't listen to me. Guys, did you see my tweet? The Bears are selling a share in the franchise, which means it's officially time to buy the Bears. So send in those super chats so we can buy the Bears. Our time is now. Ooh. What? Whoa! Whoa! Is that going to count? Whoa, I've never seen that. Okay, so the Broncos player did a fair catch. He bobbles it in his hands, and then his knee is on the ground. He never really has possession of it, and then the Bengals player just grabs the ball and runs into the end zone. Okay, so they're going to say okay. Fair catch interference against the Bengals, so it's not going to be a turnover, and it's going to be a flag against the Bengals. That makes sense. I was kind of wondering because it was a fair catch, but I figured since he technically didn't touch him until after he got his hands on the ball. I don't know. Whatever. I'll trust the refs on that one. I don't really know the rules of that. Time to sell the Bears, Titans, Dolphins, Jets, and Giants. Whoa. I don't want all those teams. I'm just trying to buy the Bears. I don't. Should I create a banner? You guys like my banner? Life, you came just in time for me to talk about how the Bears are selling a stock of the team, and the time is now to buy the Bears. Guys, I made a banner. The Blackhawks, it's training camp. Training camp, Jesus Christ. Preseason, but the Hawks just won their last preseason game, so I'd say they're doing pretty good. I sometimes wish I could sports bet in Wisconsin, but I'm freezing. My screen is freezing. Why is it so delayed? Okay, I think we're back. But I sometimes wish I could sports bet, and then I'm reminded that I'm glad I can't because I have terrible luck and I would lose all my money. Why are we rooting for the Broncos? Why not? Took a year to get tires. You'll never get the Bears. Hey, Dave, whose side are you on? She is secretly a Broncos fan. Hey guys, crucial catch, early cancer detection. Go to your local cancer screenings, or you'll end up like me. Okay. Oh no. Heated socks, tires, Bears, Conquers, base. That is the list. I forgot heated socks was on the list. I see life is back from her blood sacrifices. I think the Bears broke her heart. The Bears have broken my heart many, many times. I have terrible luck with Pokemon card pulls. Can't say I've ever tried that. I have a whiteboard still, guys. The whiteboard is in my living room. I forgot to grab it. Dang it. I don't want to go back out there, but it's literally in my living room. The next stream, I'll bring it out. I promise. It's in my living room. All right, Broncos have the ball, 1st and 10. Run the ball on 1st down, and are they going to mark him just shy or at the 1st? I think it's going to be another 1st down? Question mark? Oh God, now they're talking about Jackson Dart. Choke me. I don't know if I meant that. Anyways. Bears are selling 2.35% stakes, so we only need to raise a simple 209.65 million. You heard the man, woman, them, all of them, because it's not just you who've said it. So you heard the people in all the streams of the past. It's time to buy the Bears. We only need a small loan of $209.65 million. But also, it's not a loan. I'm just taking your money. So send in the super chats, and we can account up to 209.65 million, and Alexis Jade will be an owner of the Chicago Bears, and then we'll win a Super Bowl. I want the Bears to absolutely demolish the Lions. Agreed. Aren't you, Roman Alexis, a coven of witches or something? When did that happen? Flag on the play. 9:32 in the 3rd. And it's going to be against the Broncos. First down, Broncos. Chicago crypto meme coin to the moon. That's a good one. There are a lot of forms of witchcraft. Also, you forgot the vampires. Oh yeah, Rome was the vampire or something, right? I don't always keep up with what you guys talk about in the chat, to be honest. Sometimes you guys really start going in your own world and I just let it happen. All right, life, let's calm down. Okay? We'll have our revenge the next time we play. 2nd and 10, Bo Nix. Screen pass. That's a good catch, and it's going to be a 1st down. 1st and 10, 9:22 in the 3rd. Broncos are creeping up to the end zone. First and 10, 8:50 in the third. Hand the ball off, and that's wow, he somehow still gets almost 5 yards from that. And there's another flag. Oh my god, I can't even see. Damn. Against the Broncos blindside block. I would have never guessed that's how you pronounce his last name based on how that's spelled. College, Illinois. That's unfortunate. Frick, I might have to go blow my nose again. Oh no. This sucks. First and 25 for the Broncos. Screen pass. Okay. I'll be right back. I muted too soon. Hold on. Let me find something. Hold on. Let me find something better. Hold on. And second and 21, they pick up some yardage, but hold on, guys. I'm looking for something to put on my display. I lost some of my pictures when StreamYard updated. Here. This is what we're going to go with. Hold on. Hold, please. Your patience is appreciated. Okay, I'll be right back. Enjoy. Guys, I'm back. So, you guys know what sucks more than the fact that I'm apparently sick is that I can't take any cold medicine. Because the medicine that I have to take every day, something about one of the chemicals in it, like, has I'm losing my thought. Something about my medicine, whatever's in it, there's a chemical that's in a lot of cold medicine that when it interacts with the medication I'm on can make my heart stop. So I have that going for me. So I really want some like Dayquil and I can't have any. So that sucks. I have some Vicks Vapor Rub. But that's not gonna help me that much right now. Anyways, none of you care about this. I'm just ranting. Whoa. Oh, you guys are arguing about the Rams. Okay. Whoa. In 3 weeks, the Bucks will do what the Bears can't and beat the Lions. Please do. Okay, wait. I forgot I had this banner going. How do I get this banner's a bit too much now. I should have another. I can't think of anything right now. I think of something funny. Non-medicine tips? Yes. Unless you're about to give me an insult about being a Bears fan or something. In which case, no. Oh, God, I feel like I have to sneeze. Maybe. Undetermined. Kind of feels like I have to sneeze. Anyways, 1st and 10. Browning dropping back to pass. And wide open over the middle. It's a first down. And almost basically 6 minutes left in the third. My God, the planes are so loud right now outside my humble abode. First and 10. Browning. Oh, that was a good pass. It's going to be 2nd and 1. There's been a lot of flags this game. I'm curious what the total count is when it's all said and done. I was offering a genuine tip, but it depends if herbals interfere with your meds. I don't think they do. I don't think anything herb does. Anything herbal interferes. It's more so like chemicals and shit. So I'm all for the advice. I don't even know when this happened. Like, I was fine this morning. And then all of a sudden throughout the day, it just like slowly transpired into being sick, apparently. I thought it was just allergies, but apparently it's not. 1st and 10. Browning fakes the handoff, dropping back, and he's got pressure. He's got to get rid of it. There's a flag. And I feel like that might be against the offense. Yep, it is. 10 yards, first down. 10-yard penalty against Bengals, first down. Himalayan crystals? I don't have those. Are you centering your chakras daily? I am not centering my chakras daily. I should. Obviously, the Bears need to win the division. What kind of question is that? 1st and 20. Browning dropping back to pass. Ooh, and he's sacked. Ooh, 2nd down. And now it's going to be like 2nd and 20 or something. That was a rough sack to take right there. Let's see. Damn, he needed to just get rid of that. It's a 6-Selly celebration. Okay. 6-7. Did I say Selly? I'm losing my mind. 2nd and 27. 3:53 in the third. I felt like a hockey announcement for a second. 3:33 in the third. 2nd and Sorry, 3rd and it's going to be like 25. He only got a few yards on that. 3rd and 17. Okay, a little more than I thought he got. 3rd and 17, 3:25 to go. In the 3rd. Browning. Dropping back. He's got time. Got to get rid of it. Now he's scrambling to his right. Now he's going to have to throw it away. And he does. 4th down. They're going to have to punt it. 3 minutes left in the 3rd. Good defense by the Broncos. Well, 1, take a large dose of vitamin C to help shorten it. If you are in the early days, I also make a tea with echinacea, sage, rosemary, and honey. I'm going to be so honest with you. I don't know what the first thing you said is. Sage, rosemary, and honey I can do, though. Vitamin C, I do need to get some vitamin C. I can't take like immune boosting, too much immune boosting stuff though, because I'm just a hot mess, because then it will make my lupus flare. So I have to be like careful with not overdoing the immune shit, but I can do some to try to help fight the cold. I just can't do like those super immune boosting tablets and stuff. But vitamin C should be fine. My ex was into crystals. Some of that rivals astrology and how into it you can get. Interesting. Malaria flare-ups. You guys on the malaria, I swear to God. As a Capricorn, I never have time to get into that stuff. Do you guys hear Leo? He's sitting outside the door screaming right now. He's pissed. Because I just came out there to get tissues and he's mad I closed the door on him. Puka's having a good season. He is having a good season, but like I said, Matt Stafford is like not throwing the ball to anyone else. So we'll see how long that can last for. I want you to hear me swallow. Oh, I keep feeling like I have to sneeze and then it goes away. It's driving me nuts. Leo's being quiet now. I fear if I say his name too loudly, he's gonna start yelling again. This is now the ASMR podcast, the ASMR live stream of the Broncos versus the Bengals. Ooh, baby, do you know what that's worth? Waiting for the commercial to be over. Okay, 1st and 10. 2:53 in the 3rd. Whoa. Broncos are backed up at like 5-yard line. Now they're at the 10. Ooh, baby. Second and 7 coming up for the Broncos. And Bo Nix is I was just called Bo Nix Joe Biden. Is gonna roll out, throw the pass to his tight end, and that's gonna be a first down. Tight end looks a little shaken up on the play. First and 10 coming up for the Broncos. They're at the roughly the 15-yard line. And Bo Nix is, gonna do a screen, fakes the handoff, and it's a screen, and it's gonna be a first down. I don't know if that was meant to be a fake or if it was like a delayed read, but first down Broncos. Hold on. 59 seconds left in the third. First and 10. Broncos shy of the 35-yard line. Gonna hand the ball off, and that's gonna be stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Oh, attaining oneness with the $20 super chat towards that percentage of bear ownership. Appreciate you. Thank you. And just like that. Oh, I missed your one from before too. For the swallowing. Oh no. Thank you. Okay. That's unfortunate, but thank you. Thank you. Dating one is appreciate the super chats. We're that much closer to our goal of $209 million to buy the Bears. Our time is now. Appreciate you. Thank you. Everyone give kudos to attaining oneness. Always coming in clutch with the super chats. But I'm not a doctor or anything. I just have dealt with a lot of respiratory issues. Then I'll believe you, life. I'll believe you. I'll take your advice. Oh, is any immune support tea your natural product? If you don't want to try that, you could try soaking garlic cloves in just the tea. Oh my god, that's gonna make my breath stank for days. I don't know if I should do that. Immune support tea. I'm gonna look it up at the store tomorrow. Are you a sun sneezer? Yeah, if I look at the sun, I'll sneeze. Like, okay, not every time, but if I have to sneeze and I look at the sun or the light, I'll sneeze. And that's going to be a first down for the Broncos to end the third, going into quarter four. Is it just me, or do girls and women get sick and allergies more than guys? I have no idea if that's true or if that's like a thing. I have a shitty immune system, so like, not shocking that I'm sick or get sick, but I have no idea if women are more susceptible to like getting illnesses or not. Maybe it's just because women are tougher and so we'll work and push through it when we're sick, whereas boys are babies and they'll cry about it and be bedridden for a little stuffy nose, you know? Maybe that's the theory. Picking up what I'm putting down. Oh gosh, my nose needs to chill out. It's like, it's not the tingly feeling of having to sneeze. It's like in my head. Like it's like pressure here all of a sudden, but it's weird. I don't know. Anyways, Bronco country, let's ride. We're very close. Hope you guys enjoy that picture. To a Broncos victory. Marine biologist. I just heard that in my ear and I thought that was the announcers and it's a commercial. And that was the weirdest thing to just hear in my ear hole. Gosh dang. Ah, God, this is driving me nuts. This feeling of having to sneeze just keeps going away and coming back. Oh, what's happening? I know, this is super attractive of me, guys. Nothing like watching a girl with a stuffy nose on a live stream on a Monday night. I don't think men get sick harder. I think they're just wimps with being sick. I don't believe there's any science backing that up, but hey. I would agree. I don't plan on ever giving birth, but I agree. Attaining oneness. I have done the with a $20 super chat, by the way. Thank you again. I've done the period simulation up to a 10 out of 10, and I don't know is how women operate with that on top of illness and everyday work chores. Like, I literally cannot comprehend the focus women have to be able to do that every month. Yeah. You know what? Good on you for trying that and going all the way up to 10 out of 10. And thank you for the super chat. I will say, by the way, 1st and 19 for the Broncos, and there's going to be a flag for delay of game. I will say that I think that's the one thing that is like, those videos are always funny to watch of guys doing the simulator, but like the thing that the simulator can't really replicate is it only gives you like the surface level pain because it's making your muscle spasm, whereas the real pain comes from like in your organs. Like it literally is coming from internal. So like it's even deeper than that and it goes all the way to your back and like extreme like backache pain. And then on top of that, you get headaches, your iron is low, you have your hormones like changing, so your like mood fluctuates out of your control, like all sorts of shit that is just like not part of the simulator. And it like the simulator, you do it for a few minutes and turn it off. In real life, it can be for like hours, like and nonstop for multiple days. Like it's just obviously there's only so much a simulator can do, but it's like kind of funny seeing them guys do it and they like start panicking after a few minutes. And I'm like, this is like just the surface level beginning of it. This isn't even accurate to what it's like day to day. That's so true. Bo Nix, screen pass on 2nd and 24, and they're going to gain like 3 yards on the play. 14-12 left in the fourth. I can't even remember the last time I even got sick or had any allergies. Felt like over a year. Must be nice. You could have a strong immune system. Do you have a boyfriend, Alexis? No. Are you saying women are better than men? Yes. Periods are the worst. They are. Rapid fire questions. And on 3rd and 20, they're going to do a small gain, and that's going to be 4th down, and the Broncos should have to punt it away. Dang, attaining oneness with another super chat. $4.99. Guys, give kudos to attaining oneness over here. Just coming in clutch for us to buy the Bears. U.S. medical studies on women's health is behind like 100 years and only recently began to study women's biology. That is very true. I had a conversation about this with my friends the other day where we were ranting about it with the current administration and the lack in science that the U.S. is about to have. Anyways, most things are studied on men. So most things that are geared towards women aren't even actually studied on women. So we're doing really well. And it's only getting worse in the US. You hesitated there? I hesitated where? Let's be glad that Charles isn't here for this chat. I was thinking that. Charles would have turned so many of these comments into something entirely different. And you know he's going to watch this stream back and he's going to be in the comments. We are. It wasn't until the 90s that the US even required drug tests to include women. Yep, that is true. That is true. Look at us just having a little history lesson in our stream today. Education. And the NFL can be one. I need to not do that. Anyways. Guys, I could play music. What happens if I do this? Into space. Did you guys hear that? Did it feel like we were going into space? I've never pressed that button before. Danielle, I just came for the Broncos chat from Alexis, but the conversation here is solid. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Welcome in. Sorry for my stuffy nose. Yes, it is still 21-3. We're on commercial though, so I can't verify that at the present moment. More men drive trucks than women do? Okay. What does that mean? Oh yeah, that's true too. That is true. That the safety tests and shit are for men. So unfortunate. 1st and 10, Bengals. And yes, it is 21-3, 12:47 in the 4th. Browning dropping back, gonna toss it over the middle, and it's going to be a 1st down. Bengals. I'm so sorry, guys, for sniffling. I'm really trying to do it away from the microphone, but I can't help it. I just have a little cold. I am going to make some of that tea when the stream's over, though. So thank you guys for reminding me I have tea. I don't even like tea, but luckily I probably am not going to be able to taste it very much. Browning. Oh, pass is broken up. And it's no good. 2nd and 10. 12:06 in the 4th. Whew. Bengals and Packers are frauds. Well, the Bengals are also missing their starting quarterback. I just dropped my hair tie. Not that I need it, but I like messing with it. Highly recommend the book Invisible Woman, which looks at all these areas in data where women are ignored. Huh. I'll check it out. I don't think I've heard of that book. Browning is going to get sacked. He has no pocket awareness, dude. 3rd down, Bengals, and it's going to be a loss with the sack. Good play by Broncos defense. Bad job by Browning. Good news is I've listened to you stream sick before, so I'm used to it. Thanks for streaming sick. Have I streamed when sick before? I must have done it last year. I don't remember it. But sorry you have to hear it twice. Appreciate you for being here for both times. 3rd and 6, Browning dropping back. There's someone behind him. He doesn't even feel him, and he can't even get close to a complete pass. 4th and 16, they're going to have to punt it away. 11:21 in the 4th. Curtis, any kind of warm liquid will help, but tea is better than coffee. Yeah, well, I'm not having coffee at 10 p.m., that's for sure. I do have hot chocolate. Okay, here's your challenge, life. I don't like very fruity teas because I feel like the more artificially like fruity and shit it is, the more it grosses me out in the aftertaste. Does that help you figure out what kind of tea I would like? And Broncos return the ball at just shy of the 25. 11:09 in the fourth. Was LaFleur last night taking clock management lessons from Heberflus? He might have been. They definitely mismanaged the clock towards the end of that Packers game. And like I said, I do not think that there was actually 1 second on that clock. I think the Packers got lucky from the refs there. I've never seen them stop a clock so fast. I feel like more often than not, Alexis is sniffling, but that's probably just because it's getting colder out. Am I sniffling that often? I need to work on this if that's the case. I don't feel like I'm always sniffling. I'm going to have to keep my fucking nose away from the microphone. Jeez. I didn't know I'm sniffling that often. I apologize. Okay, on that note, I'm going to give you Joe Biden while I blow my nose again. Here you go. Enjoy this. Wait, let me get rid of the comments so you guys can truly fully enjoy. Guess who's back, 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 back again? Alexis is back. Tell your friends. Okay, Broncos ball. Run it up the side. And dang, that's a good run. That's going to be good for a first down. On first down, another first down. 10:58 in the fourth. To be fair, Broncos do have a good defense. Bengals are not good without Joe Burrow. That is true. And even with Joe Burrow, they're okay so far. It was last year, probably around midnight in Italy. Really? I don't recall, but I believe you. I'm sure I was sick around midnight in Italy. Good memory, though, because I definitely don't remember being sick, but I believe you. I'm sure I was. Try mint tea. I feel like I like mint flavored stuff. I feel like I could do that. I mean, Wi-Fi was invented by a woman in what's her face who just got inducted into the Inventor Hall of Fame, whose tech more or less helped create WhatsApp, Zoom, and FaceTime. Sick. Whoever what's her face is, good job attaining what it is. Oh, that was almost risky, reaching for the first down. Didn't get it, but it's going to be 3rd and like 2. See, I don't think floral or earthy is going to, I don't think that's for me. I think if it's too floral or earthy, I'm going to be like, It's not the initial taste, it's the aftertaste. It's like after I swallow it and I'm like, it's too strong, I think. I like chai. I like chai. I don't necessarily like green tea, but I can tolerate it. Bo Nix rolls right and completes the pass, and it's going to be a first down. 9:09, whatever, 9 minutes left in the fourth. I don't notice the sniffling until you point it out. Okay, I'm not pointing it out anymore. Never again. Do you like Joe Biden? I just have a lot of Joe Biden memes. A Biden fetish. Heck yeah. My main squeeze over here. Joe Biden. And he tried to run hard, but he's only going to gain about a yard. Don't do mint at midnight. It wakes at night. It wakes you. Oh, I could see that. That makes sense, kind of, actually. Thank you for the advice. I will not do my night at night. Mint at night. God. Hello. Am I writing a nursery rhyme? Tonic water. 2nd and 9. And good run. And it's still going. It's going to be a first down with Dobbins getting an extra push from his lineman. 1st and 10 Broncos, 7:33. Curtis with the $5 super chat. For the record, we don't know sniffling until you point it out. Also, it's perfectly acceptable to stream with a box of tissues. Well, I brought some toilet paper over to sneeze because I don't have tissues, actually. I didn't anticipate being sick. So, but thank you for the super chat, and I will be sure to not point out my sniffling anymore. Dobbins with another good run, another first down. My God. 100 yards for Dobbins today. 16 rushes, 101 yards, averaging 6.3 yards a run, and has 0 touchdowns from it. I hope they get him in the end zone just for that, because that's crazy stats. So you're probably a black tea person? Oolong. I think the Broncos are around the 15-yard line right now. 2nd down. I don't know if I've had black tea or not. I can't remember. I feel like I'm sure I've had to have tried it at some point, but I can't remember the taste of it. So it's probably been a while. Can't remember. 2nd and 7. Dobbins is on the sideline. I hope they get him in for a touchdown. Dude needs to add a touchdown to that stat sheet he's got going on right now. 2nd and 7. They're going to run it, and it's only going to be a gain of about a yard. It's going to be 3rd down. Whew. Excuse me. Not the biggest fan of Biden, but I got to say the Let's Go Brandon thing is the funniest thing to come out of that presidency. 3rd and 5, Bo Nix. It's going to pass, and that's going to be an easy touchdown, Broncos. Harvey with the touchdown, and the Broncos 27. It's about to be 28 with an extra point to 3 against the Bengals. 4:58 left in the fourth quarter. Yikes. I mean, good for the Broncos. Yikes for the Bengals. Oh, and we have the horse. Right at the end zone, ready to greet all the players. Touchdown, Broncos. Are they going to do the neigh? The little neigh that they do in the stadium? And extra point is good, and it's going to be 28-3 Broncos. Bengals are getting demolished. What? Alexis likes her tea the way she likes her women dark? What? When did I ever say that? What? Oh, that's funny, but when did I say that? Oh, that's funny. Do you like white Caucasian men? Why? I not usually. Everyone looks like I joined my first ever. Whoa, sorry. Let me reread this. From Jason. Hey, everyone. Looks like I joined my first Alexa stream of the season just when Alexis got sick. You sure did. Welcome in. And I did, unfortunately, apparently get sick today, but welcome in. Just don't get a big market brand if you want to give it the best try, or at least get a bit better big brand. Okay. Wait, why not a big market brand? Because it's going to be too strong? Or is it like more expensive or what? Yeah, not the best Monday night doubleheader. The Dolphins Jets could have seen that one coming. Like that was, I don't know why they put that on Monday night, but this one, I think, I mean, maybe if Joe Burrow was playing, this would have been a better game, but even still, Bengals defense is still just not that good. Naomi Scott, that is true. That is true. Did you see Naomi Scott is performed that song from Lemonade Mouth again? I don't know where she was, but I saw a clip of it on Twitter or something, and she was performing the She's So Gone song from Lemonade Mouth. Are we known for the neigh after a touchdown? I've never noticed. I heard it in the beginning of this game when I had the TV on in my living room before I started the stream, and I heard the like neigh across the stadium. And I was like, that's unfortunate. I wouldn't want that to be my touchdown sound. Go to Honey Brand Life. Buy local honey. Support your. I gotta be honest. I like honey in things, but I don't like the individual taste of honey. I'm kind of weird like that. It's just things like Lipton are not good. Oh, I get what you mean. Yeah. Okay. I'm picking up what you're putting down, Life. Fancy lavender honey. That's interesting. First and 10, Bengals. And there's a flag, and it's going to be false start. Yep. First down again, Bengals. 5-yard penalty. Burrow's career being wasted. He might end up being the modern day version of Dan Marino. Burrow, if he cannot stay healthy, dude, he just can't. First and 15. And they're going to pick up maybe about 5. Second down. 4:50 in the fourth. And I know people are going to be like, it's his offensive line, which true. He hasn't had a good offensive line. But at the same time, he just is injury prone. Like some of his injuries haven't come from getting sacked or like doing anything crazy. It's also Joe Burrow tends to hold on to the football a long time and put himself in situations that he shouldn't and gets hurt. So like, yeah, he doesn't have a good offensive line, but it's also partially him and partially just being injury prone. And it's unfortunate for him. Because you can't rely. Like, if I was a Bengals fan and every season, I would be so anxious of like Joe Burrow getting hurt. Like, I would never feel peace. Yeah. There's a lot of comparisons to him and Andrew Luck right now because of the injury front. Unfortunately. I mean, Andrew Luck had worse injuries in terms of like affecting his head and neck and back and stuff, but Burrow just keeps getting injured in different spots across his body and just keeps losing out most of the season. And 3rd and 9, they're going to come up short. Pass to Higgins is short by a few yards, but I assume the Bengals are going to go for it, even though it's short yardage here, because there's 3 minutes left in the 4th, and what do you have to lose? Bears are looking better than Bengals, and that's a crazy take. Yeah, well, true. Oh, the Bengals are just going to punt it. Okay. I say screw it. Why not? Go for it on 4th down. You're already losing. And that's going to fall inside the 20 with 2:52 left in the 4th. I know. I can't believe they kicked it away. Like, just go for it. Worst case, the Broncos get the ball. Like, what are you going to do? Even if you score on that. Like, just still go for it. Give it a shot. When QB1 is down, any team will struggle. True. But, like, of course, QB2 is, when you have a good quarterback, is a substantial, like, loss if you lose the QB1. But ideally, like, if your roster is good enough and your coaching is good enough, the backup quarterback can go in and get some stuff done. I mean, hell, look at the Vikings with their backup quarterbacks. They keep getting with Sam Darnold and what's his face? Oh, look, they're showing Joe Burrow's injuries right now. Torn ACL, MCL, sprained MCL, got his appendix removed, strained calf, right wrist surgery. Now he has turf toe. And the Broncos pick up the 1st down. Every time I see someone not go for it on 4th and 1 or 2, I get so confused. And has me thinking that way now. Hey, Ben Johnson's the same way. I like it. Like, it's not always going to go in our favor, and especially not early on when we're still learning the new offense. But he's aggressive. He goes for it, and I like it. We've been missing that with the Bears. But yeah, sometimes some teams are just real wimps when it comes for going for it on 4th down. Matt Eberflus was like that last year. And another good run by the Broncos. It's just shy of the 1st down, 2nd down. Yeah, the Bengals' defense is also not good. Just no bueno. My nose is progressively getting stuffier as the night goes on. This is very unfortunate. Second and 1, 2:05 in the 4th. Oh, shoot, I was going to do laundry tonight. I'm still wearing my work pants, and I meant to wash them tonight. And I forgot. I was going to change into sweatpants, I'm not going to lie, for the stream, because you guys can't see my pants anyways. 1st down, Broncos, 2 minutes left in the 4th. Dang it, I forgot. Okay. BRB. Let me find something better. Hold on. Let's. What is this one? Hold on. Okay. Enjoy this meme while I blow my nose. Let me get rid of myself here. Guys, I just did the stupidest thing. I'm so used to working at my computer at work that I reached over. I have my AirPod case next to my laptop, and I reached over and started moving my AirPod case like it was a mouse. And I was like, why isn't my mouse anywhere to try to get the meme to go away? And it's because it's my AirPod case, not a mouse. And I have my laptop. So that was stupid of me. Second down. Broncos are in victory formation. Only one pair of work pants? Listen, I have another pair and I may have ripped them. And then the other pair is too big on me. And my other pair is way too much. It's checkered and I don't have very many shirts that match the pants. I don't know why I bought them, but I just have, they're just normal, just normal work pants. You know what I mean? So what can you do? You gotta reuse, reduce, recycle. And I forgot to put them in the wash, so I'm gonna have to do that when the stream's over and put them in the dryer in the morning or something. Ah, shit. We're never in an NFC championship game. You know who should be in it? Live? The Bears. That frog should be quarterback for the Bengals. It should be. Ready. 3rd and 12, and Bo Nix is gonna kneel. And that's all she wrote, folks. Broncos country, let's ride. She said in the most unenthusiastic way possible. Where's Russell Wilson when you need him? Hold on. Hold, please. Hold on, let me figure this out. Hold, please. Wait, How do I do this? Hold on. Wait. How do I do this? Hold on. Wait, guys. I'm trying to do something. Hold on. How do I do this? Shit. Hold on. I feel like you guys know what I'm trying to do, but just give me a minute. Okay. What happens if I do this? Okay, guys, can you see? Can you oh wait. How the fuck? Let me turn. Can you guys hear this if I play this?
Let's ride. Let's ride.
Broncos.
Let's
country.
ride.
Perfect.
Okay.
One more time. Broncos country. Let's ride.
Broncos country. Let's ride. Broncos country. Let's ride. Broncos country. Let's ride. Broncos country. Let's ride. Ride.
Can you hear it? Did you guys hear it? Were you guys able to hear it? Broncos country, let's ride. Broncos country, let's ride. Did you guys get the ick yet? He hasn't been sent upstate yet. Same issues with my pants. You also only have 2 pairs of work pants. Let's go. Oh, you saw the Eberflus tweet I was talking about earlier? Isn't it funny? Yeah, but if I do laundry tomorrow, then I gotta wake up early, and that sucks. And I can't go to bed early because it's already 10:18 p.m. So I gotta start the laundry now. Were you guys able to hear the video? Yes? You get to know that works. They played that shit at the Denver airport for an entire year, and it was... I wish I could have seen it. Come to North Carolina? Why? I've never been... No, I've been to North Carolina one time, and I wasn't actually there. I went whitewater rafting in Tennessee and crossed into North Carolina. I think. Or was it South? Wait, let me look up a map. Hold on. This is about to be really embarrassing if I have my geography wrong. Hold on. Wait. I thought it was North Carolina. Oh my god, can I just get a picture of our United States map, please? Where's Tennessee? Yeah, okay, it was North Carolina. Thank God. I was about to sound like an idiot. I went whitewater rafting and we crossed into North Carolina and back. But that was the most I've been in North Carolina. I feel like it's sad that being cringe is a bigger crime to people than actual crimes. These days? True. I do have social media, guys. You can follow me on basically all the things. Oh, that is true. The government's probably about to shut down. Which will affect my work now that I think about it. Huh. I should ask my boss about that actually. Because I work with shit that has to do with the federal government. So if the government shuts down. Anyways, that's a problem for another day. Yes, social media. I'm on all the things. I'm not as super active on there, but I am on pretty much everything. Just follow me on all the things. Miss Alexis Jade, MS Alexis Jade. Find me there. Yes, the dirty bear is in the corner. blocked by the watermark I have because I'm too cheap to get the free version. I fly out of the Denver airport twice a month. It grows on you, I promise. Oh gosh, guys, Charles is here. Charles came in just for the end so that he could yell, "No, don't go," when I'm about to leave. Snapchat? That's not public. Curtis, thanks for the $5 super chat. Thanks for the stream. Alex says good night, all. Good night, Curtis. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you. The Bears cute face. Which one? Romo Dunze, Caleb Williams. Which one are you talking about? Charles. Good night, Chris. Thank you. And Charles, do you mean this cute bear's face that's covered by the logo right now? Oh, there's hair in there. Because same. What a cute little guy. Thank you, Attaining Oneness, and thank you for the super chats. Attaining Oneness always coming in clutch with all the super chats. I can't speak anymore. Let me mute myself. That's disgusting. I'm so sorry. I'm really not doing well. Okay. Don't leave, Dammy. I told you, Charles joined just to yell at me not to leave. Charles, you missed the whole stream. That's on you, dog. Okay. Dirty Bear. Yes, the Dirty Bear is here. Knew you would appreciate that. I am ill, unfortunately. But don't worry, Charles. You got shout outs from the chat throughout the stream, so you can go back and watch the stream and see everything that you missed. Because the people missed you, and your wild ass comments. So just know that the chat missed you. But I appreciate everyone for tuning in. As you can tell, I need to get the fuck out of here and drink some tea, apparently. And I'm sorry, I'm really bad at looking. I'm not looking at the camera enough. I read everything on my computer screen and my camera's up here and I forget to look up here to talk to you guys. So I'm sorry. Here I am. I'm going to go and drink some tea. But thank you all. And do laundry. Oops, I highlighted the wrong chat. And do laundry. You are correct. Thank you. We have another super chat. Bedtime for you. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you. It is bedtime for me. And I just don't lie. I am going to go to bed eventually and drink some tea and do some laundry. So thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you to everyone who have super chats. And good job, Broncos, on winning. Broncos country, let's ride. And Bengals suck. And see you guys for the next game. Peace out. Goodbye, everybody.